first appearance of the season. And back behind the net to pick it up is Connor Gallagher, the sophomore out of Novi, Michigan. He's back in the lineup tonight as well, game number 7 of his sophomore campaign. Rimmed up the near sideboards. Chance on the breakout here for Austin Marini. He will lug it behind the net. One to keep an eye on for this USM team. He's their team leader in assists.
Reliable and predictable and just kind of always in the right spot doing his job. And a great guy to play with. Great teammate, too.
Usually makes it easier when someone else wants to go for a rush up the ice, like you or Grise or something like that, when you know he's going to be there behind should anything go awry.
For sure.
Shot right on and caught the opening goal.
A lot of speed on that line.
McEachern, who I think might have the candidate as best tricky hands on the team. He is one heck of a guy in the open ice and thought he was going to be able to just reach back enough to prod that in. Nick Stapleton on for the faceoff as it's thrown up the far sideboards. Marini getting onto it here. And Suran will crank it back around, nearly lost in the process. Stapleton putting the pressure on down low. Suran, who's out of the Utah Outliers program out west in the USPHL. Sent across into the zone, deflected, back for Molson. He's dispossessed, though, as that's stolen back away.
You're going to get a battle, and it's the same for the other teams, I'm sure. Just he's in to win every single battle, and he's going to make the other team's forward's life just terrible. Going up against him, he's also just he's another really reliable defenseman, makes a great first pass, and really valuable to have in the lineup.
Glad to have him back. He stays in the lineup tonight as he's trying to still get back to 100% game speed. This is only the 11th game of the campaign for him, where a lot of the other guys are playing game number 17. This one down the far side for Austin Marini, who gets knocked down in the corner, but no arms pop up. Cycled back to the point. Suran wanted it. He fires just too high over the crossbar. Tyler Christ will pick it up under pressure from Judd. Kicked at, bobbled. Bazile turned it over, and that'll be driven to the near side by Jake McDonald, who gets banged into. Gallagher able to throw it into the zone, turning quickly back up the ice the other way. David Bazile will backhand this one in and head to the bench. And Corpy will backhand it up the far side for Will Molson. The younger of the two down the right wing side, gains the blue line, drop pass. Tepper on the deke, plays to the point, and a shot broken up as that was blocked down off the shoulder of David Bazile. Lugged into the zone, feed to the front of the net, just wide. Good battle there, though, with Azam Jiwa, the now junior forward from Calgary, Alberta. Out to center ice again for Tepper here. Long stretch without a stoppage after the 2 penalties as McEachern, he gets tied up and horse-collared to the ice. Jiwa able to get into the zone. Drop pass for Sullivan. Into the corner for Corpy. Stapleton trying to turn back up with it. 4 minutes gone. Turned over Marini. Sullivan dragged it too far back and lost the handle before he could. Sometimes that's just how the calls go with certain referees. And having seen a lot of the same guys come through here, does that ever get mentioned in the locker room when you guys have a particular referee policing the game that night?
No. Obviously, our main priority is just the game itself, and the refs in this league obviously know what they're doing. They made it to this level for a reason, so all we have to do is focus on our game, and then the rest falls into play.
That was a very diplomatic answer from young Bobby Falvey. For any referees listening, has probably just gained a little bit of favor, perhaps, for a call later this season. As this one chipped out the boards for Dylan Wild. O'Neill able to gain the zone. He's looking for a toe drag move, but couldn't pull it to his backhand for a shot. Thrown through the slot and out the other side here as we come up on 2 minutes or so remaining in this second period. Colby scored 1 to make it a 2-0 game, but a goal scored by Austin Marini has put it right back into a tightly contested affair for one of the longest serving rivalries between two hockey programs here in the state of Maine. They have played each other every single year under Blaise McDonald's tenure. In fact, the only opponent that Colby College has played every single year. That includes Bowdoin, because remember, they did not face each other during the COVID season that wiped out. USM, though, was still an opponent for the Mules that year. Icing with 1:40 to go. That will bring it down for an offensive zone draw. Been keeping an eye on how some of these different combinations of players have been working out here tonight, Bobby, and I've liked sort of this unit right here. Someone like Tepper, McEachern, and Will Molson, maybe a little bit undersized guys, but very quick, very good hands, and they've been causing some problems for USM through these neutral zone breakouts. The forwards keep gambling for a poke check. They keep on swinging at nothing but air as someone goes around him. Into the corner, tie up Molson. Poked out of his reach. Tepper trying to fish it free as well. He'll take it away and throw it up the far boards. McEachern hustling over against Owen Drummy. Drummy getting a chance to play in the state of Maine for his 4th game of the season for the former Travis A. Roy Award winner with the Falmouth Yachtsmen in Class A hockey a couple seasons ago. Now in his freshman season after an extra year of seasoning with the Seahawks. Just about halfway through this third period. Colby living life a little bit dangerously here. Lots of chances. They'll keep on looking for another insurance marker. But USM maybe one bad bounce away from tying this game up. Comes to Bazile. He will send down the right wing side. 3-on-2 into the zone. Shot is stopped. A blocker save from distance. Baliotti, who plays a little bit deeper in his crease with that 6'3" frame of his, likes to team to go on and produce 5 NCAA hockey players is a rarity in today's game, especially in the state of Maine. As Will Molson twists it around into the corner. McEachern trying to hold off his man. Sabarin will bounce it back for David Bazile. Set up back for him. I don't think he was expecting it, though, from Jiwa. Nearly turned it over. Azam Jiwa, good move up the left wing side from the Calgary native. Sabarin into the corner. Mullins, though, as he is ever present in the defensive end, wins that body positioning battle. And a good outlet pass here, though Molson and Landry nearly in each other's way. Will Molson, pass broken up. Sabarin back for it here. David Bazile going to carry down the left wing boards. Will just feather it into the corner. Ahead into the corner. Ryan Moore making his college debut tonight. He's had one bad moment when he lost his stick on the goal, but has played pretty well, and he's able to block that one off his heel. Helping out Baliotti at his back post. Turned over, though, Kanaschuk sweeps it in front. Sent up and out, not all the way. Bazile shot hits Baliotti right under the chin. He checks his mask. The strap is off, in fact. He still makes the save. Trying to get the referee's attention that his mask needs adjusting, but they're not going to stop the play for him. In fact, he'll take his arm out and adjust it